Have you ever wondered why your dog suddenly turns into a blur of violence with their favorite toy? 1 second they are wagging their tail, and the next they've gripped the toy with a terrifying intensity, snapping their head from side to side? To us, it looks like harmless fun, but you are actually witnessing the kill shake, one of the most lethal instincts etched into the DNA of every canine on Earth. Behind those loving eyes lies the ancient mind of a predator that hasn't forgotten how to hunt. And today, we're going to reveal why your good boy is secretly practicing for a kill every single day. This behavior isn't play in the way we humans understand it. It is a meticulously choreographed execution ritual designed to break a neck in seconds. When your dog executes this move, they aren't just trying to win a game, they are utilizing centrifugal force to maximize damage to the prey's spinal column. In the wild, a single bite was rarely enough to stop a struggling animal, so evolution came up with a brutal solution: the shake. By shaking their head with such violence, a dog can sever the connection between a victim's brain and body instantly. This instinct is so deep that even the most pampered lapdog still carries the software of a prehistoric wolf. Think about the toys you choose at the pet store. The squeakier they are, the more your dog loves them. But have you ever asked yourself why that high-pitched sound is so addictive to them? To a dog's ears, that squeak sounds like the distress cry of a dying mammal. It's a trigger that turns on their hunting drive. Every time the toy squeaks, your dog's brain tells them they've successfully disabled their prey, rewarding them with a massive rush of dopamine. This hunter's high is what makes them so obsessed with ripping the squeaker out. They are finishing the job, making sure the prey is truly dead. You might laugh when you see the stuffing scattered across your floor like snow, but for your dog, it's a successful hunt. However, the kill shake isn't just about toys, it's a window into how your dog perceives you and the world around them. Sometimes, this ancient programming is triggered by things that aren't toys at all, leading to dangerous misunderstandings. Before we move on to how this instinct can suddenly turn on its owner, we have to look at the genetics behind it. Did you know that some breeds are literally wired with a higher prey drive than others? And the way you play with your dog today might be unintentionally training them to be more aggressive than you realize. Have you ever noticed that your dog isn't satisfied just by shaking the toy? They won't stop until the squeaker is silenced? To a dog, that plastic squeaker isn't just a noisemaker. It represents the heart or the vital organs of their victim. When they perform the kill shake and then immediately transition into surgical ripping, they are following an ancestral blueprint for survival. In the wild, killing the prey was only half the battle. The next step was to open it up as quickly as possible before other predators arrived to steal the meal. This is why your living room looks like a crime scene after 10 minutes of play. It's a deeply rewarding biological process that satisfies a hunger for accomplishment. But here is where the danger begins. The line between toy and target can sometimes become incredibly thin. This instinct is triggered by three main things: high-pitched noise, rapid movement, and the thrill of the chase. When these three factors align, a dog enters a state of predatory drift, a psychological zone where they stop seeing a companion and start seeing a victim. This is exactly why some dogs, who are perfectly gentle with humans, can suddenly become lethal when they see a squirrel or even a small neighbor's cat. Their brain locks into a red zone where they no longer hear your commands or feel pain. The only thing that exists is the kill. But it's not just small animals that can trigger this red zone. Sometimes it's the way we play with them. Rough wrestling, hand-snapping games, and encouraging a dog to get it can unintentionally sharpen an instinct that was meant to be dormant. Many owners don't realize that they are essentially running a combat training camp in their own backyard. And the consequences can be devastating when that high-pitched squeak comes from something other than a toy, like a crying child or a running toddler. A child's rapid, erratic movements and high-pitched screams are almost identical to the triggers of a wounded animal. In those rare, tragic moments, a dog isn't being evil. They are being triggered by a program that has worked for millions of years. This is why understanding the kill shake is more than just a fun fact. It's a vital piece of information for the safety of your family. But why do some dogs have this drive more than others? The answer lies in a concept called genetic canalization, where certain behaviors are so deeply carved into a breed that they are almost impossible to erase. In the next part, we will explore which breeds carry the deadliest software and why some dogs simply cannot stop once they start. And I'll show you the bite-hold reflex, the terrifying companion to the kill shake that turns a simple bite into a life-changing injury. While every dog carries the ancestral software for the kill shake, not all breeds are programmed with the same level of intensity. Terriers, for example, were specifically bred for hundreds of years to be the ultimate ratters. Their entire existence was defined by the speed and violence of their shake. For these dogs, the instinct is so canalized that they often don't need a squeaker to trigger it. The mere sight of something small and fast is enough to flip the switch. But there is a second, even more terrifying layer to this predatory behavior, the bite-hold reflex. In many powerful breeds, the shake is preceded by a grip that is designed never to let go, turning a single bite into a permanent attachment. This isn't about locking jaws, which is a biological myth, but about a psychological and muscular commitment to the struggle. When these massive muscles contract, the pressure can reach hundreds of pounds per square inch, making it physically impossible for a human to pry them open. Once the hold is established, the shake follows, and this combination is what transforms a common household pet into a force of nature. In this state, the dog's brain is flooded with so much adrenaline that they become almost immune to pain. This is why traditional corrections or shouting often fail once a dog has entered the red zone. Their nervous system has literally muted the outside world. The danger isn't just in the bite itself, but in the human reaction to it. The natural instinct to pull away. Pulling back only mimics the struggle of a dying animal, which triggers the kill shake even harder, turning a minor puncture into a devastating tear. Every time we play a game of high-intensity tug-of-war, we are dancing on the edge of this predatory cliff. For most dogs, the game ends when the toy's dropped, but for others, the transition from game to kill happens in a split second. This predatory drift is the most misunderstood phenomenon in dog ownership, often blamed on bad training when it is actually pure biology. Understanding the hold and shake isn't about being afraid of your dog, it's about respecting the sleeping predator that lives on your sofa. We have spent thousands of years domesticating the wolf, but we have only managed to put the instinct behind a very thin curtain. And sometimes that curtain is torn open by the simplest of things, a running cat, a bicycle, or a high-pitched laugh. But how can you tell if your dog is crossing the line from healthy play to dangerous instinct? In the final part, I'll show you the exact signals that mean the kill shake has gone too far and the one game you should stop playing immediately. The most important question every owner must ask is, where does the game end and the hunt begin? There is a specific chilling moment known as the freeze, a split second where a dog stops moving, their body becomes rigid, and their eyes lock onto the target. If you see this freeze followed by a low, vibrating growl that you can feel in your own chest, the kill shake is no longer a play session, it has become a predatory strike. At this point, their brain is flooded with dopamine, and they are essentially high on the thrill of the potential kill. One of the most dangerous things we do is encourage this state through games like hand wrestling, or using laser pointers that a dog can never actually catch. When a dog cannot finish the kill by catching the light, their predatory drive has no exit strategy, leading to a cycle of chronic stress and sudden, unprovoked aggression. To keep your home safe, you must provide healthy outlets for this energy. Tools like flirt poles or puzzle toys that allow them to hunt without losing their mind to the red zone. Teaching a rock-solid drop-it command isn't just a trick. It is the emergency brake for their most lethal instincts. You must be able to break the dopamine loop before the kill shake starts, reminding the dog that you are the leader who controls the hunt. If your dog becomes too intense, immediately stop the game, stand still, and take the toy away, showing them that violence ends the fun instantly. We have to remember that our dogs don't see the world through a lens of good or bad. They see it through a lens of prey or pack. The kill shake is a reminder that even after thousands of years of living in our houses and sleeping on our beds, the wolf is still there, just beneath the surface. It is a part of their beauty, their power, and their history. To love a dog is to respect the predator they were born to be. When they scatter that stuffing across your floor, they aren't being naughty. They are simply being true to a lineage that predates human civilization. By understanding these dark corners of their psychology, we don't become afraid of them. We become better partners for them. We learn how to speak their silent language and how to keep the kill shake exactly where it belongs, in the world of toys and play. So, the next time you hear that rapid snapping sound in the living room, take a deep breath and listen to the ancient echo of the wild. Your dog is talking to you through their instincts, telling you about a world where they were kings of the forest. Your job is to make sure that in your world, they can be both the fierce predator they are and the loyal friend you love. If you found this look into the dark side of dog behavior helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the secret lives of our best friends. Because the more we know about the wolf inside, the better we can care for the dog beside us.